Okay, I'm going to show you how to play Going to California by Led Zeppelin. And so the song, first of all, is using the low E tuned down to a D and the high E tuned down to a D. So the 6th, 4th, and 1st string will all be in tune with each other in octaves. So the opening is just going to be an open picking pattern. Going to be using your right hand, thumb, index, middle, and ring finger to pick the different notes. So starting with the low string, 6th string, 1st string, 4th string, 1st string. So 6, 1, 4, 1, 6, 1, 4. And you can also then hit the 2nd fret like a sus sort of shape on that 2nd high part. So that's the intro. It just repeats that pattern. Then in the verse, it's going to do the 5th fret on the low string with the middle finger, then the 5th fret with the ring finger on the high 1st string. And those are going to be played together with the thumb and ring finger. Then an open B string with the middle finger to the 4th fret, or it's going to be then the open G with the index finger to the 4th fret with the index finger on the high E. So slowly, these two strings are played open, then back down to the 6th string, B, G, high 1st string. That's the first part. So that's the first measure of the verse. Then the second part is going to be the low string and the 5th fret on the B string, open G, open 1st string, low 6th string, B, G, open. So in its entirety. And you can kind of improv around those shapes. It doesn't have to be the exact picking pattern, as long as you're getting what it is more or less a G, look at it. This is the melody that's taking place. So anything that revolves around that melody, regardless of what you're doing with your right hand, is going to sound okay. And the second part of the verse is hammering on from the 5th fret on the B string to the 7th fret on the B. And on that first note, you're also going to strike the low string. So now you've resolved from the G chord back down to the D. It's going to be a hammer on, and then playing the open D back up to the 5th fret with the middle finger, the low 6th string played, 7th fret, I play it with my ring finger on the G, the open D, and the open high D. So slowly. And then the second part, that's all one measure, just played several times to demonstrate it. The second part is really just anything that you want to do with a open D pattern. So. Sorry. Anything playing those open D shapes will work. So slowly combining those two measures. And generally I like to keep my index finger on the G, the middle finger on the B, and the ring finger on the high string. And might go back and forth with my thumb playing these bass notes. So that's the verse, and it pretty much just repeats it. So the verse in its entirety played slowly. And a little bit closer to actual speed. And then the other part is when it goes into a D minor. And so an easy way to play this is to take the index finger on the 3rd fret of the high string, 1st string, middle finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and pinky on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, the G. The pattern I use for that is the thumb and ring finger playing both the lowest and highest string together, coming back down to the B, the G, the high string, low 6th string, 2nd string, 3rd string. And then it transitions back into a So the second part is going to be index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B, and the index finger on the 2nd fret of the highest string, the 1st string. And really any picking pattern is okay. I play these two together to the open D, to the high string, back down to the 2nd fret, open D, or open G, I'm sorry, twice, then those high notes, then any sort of picking with these open D notes. So I might also hit this D by just keeping my pinky or my ring finger on the 3rd fret, but it doesn't really matter. You have so many D's to choose from as long as you're just picking those open D notes.